What's up, Nyla?
Big Nyla, Nyla Simone, NYLA.
Yes. Good morning. How are you guys?
What's going on?
You know, another Friday, a lot of new music out.
What we got?
I'm going to start with this BigXthaPlug and Shaboozy record. It's like a country song.
BigXthaPlug and Shaboozy?
I know, right?
I'm already intrigued.
Yes, let's get into it.
What's the price of admission? I'll pay. Fire!
That's hard.
Fire!
That's hard.
That's hard.
Yo, you are on 10 today.
That's
I love
hard.
it.
That's dope.
BigXthaPlug and Shaboozy, that was hard.
That was, right?
I like that.
That's dope.
And I just love seeing black people reclaim country music. Like,
I mean, we never let it go. That's why you should read Alice Randall's My Black Country, the past, present, and future of country music.
okay, fine.
Well, black people's past, present, and future in country music. Great history lesson in that book.
Okay, maybe we never let it go, but it's becoming more mainstream again.
Country?
For black people,
Oh.
what popular black person was doing country music before Renaissance?
It's a bunch of them, but I just don't want to name.
just don't- yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember.
You
any
mean
names
Cowboy
either.
Carter, but yeah, it is a.
Oh, yeah.
It's quite a few.
Okay. Well, next let's get into it. So Lizzo dropped a rap album. Have you guys seen it?
No.
Like the previews
Lizzo?
and the snippets? Yeah.
No.
She's been like doing like parties and rapping her verses leading up to it. Okay.
I've been seeing the little things she's been doing online.
Well, yes. Well, the full rap album is out. She got a song on there with SZA called In Real Life. And I actually like it because it's giving like affirmations.
So when you say rap, is she doing bars or more like, chanting Lil Jonas
She
style?
is the part that played actually wasn't the part that I had in mind when I said affirmations. That was more like hook into SZA's part. But yeah, she is rapping, like actually rapping.
It didn't sound bad. Like I like to hear the whole record.
Yeah, I like it. I don't like hearing clean records
I know.
on the radio when it's all dirty like that. It just can't get a vibe.
Honestly, I want to hear that BigXthaPlug with goddamn Shaboozy again. I'm about to turn that on in the car. You hear me?
Look at you. I love that. Okay, I want to get into this RARI record called Bonafide. And they've been describing this as like a spiritual Nuck If You Buck.
I feel God and Nuck If You Buck way more than I do in that record.
Oh.
So I don't. You called it a spiritual Nuck If You Buck. Why?
They save your bread and it's a little. It sounds noisy.
First of all, Nuck If You Buck is a spiritual.
I didn't
It is
say
a
it wasn't.
Negro
I
spiritual.
didn't
When
want-
the
I
devil
didn't-
bucks, God nucks. Can I get an amen? Okay.
Save your bread.
Ain't that right?
They're talking very positivity in the song, but it sounds noisy though.
I feel God and Nuck If You Buck way more than
I
that
do
record
too.
right there.
Yeah, we knucking and bucking
And ready to fight. You talking about the devil? You don't be fighting the devil.
Oh,
you don't wake up every day to fight the devil.
See me,
you
I
don't
ain't
wake up
nothing
every day to
nice.
fight the
Ain't crime
forces
up
of
there, Ain't
evil.
no stopping.
That whole song is about fighting the devil and fighting
I wish
negativity.
it would get crunk up in this. This is not about fighting the devil. But
Why
I
are
like
you
the way you
listening to it?
spin
Why
things.
are you
You're-
listening to it?
I
He
don't
let
know
you
why.
hit it all the
I'm really
time.
trying to dissect the lyrics. Like, there's
trying to
no
compare
way.
it.
That's why you compared that record to Nuck If You Buck, because you feel God and Nuck If
Anyway,
You Duck. Nuck If You Buck.
Bonfire, Rory, check that out.
What's it called?
Bonfire.
Bonfire?
Yeah, but no, it's spelled FYE, but I think it's supposed
Bonfire.
to be a play.
That was a
Yeah,
spiritual
yeah.
record? That was a God? It was a gospel?
Well, yeah, I've
Christian.
because the promo for it is like a bunch of people like dancing. They're doing like around a bonfire. Okay,
I
anyway.
agree with Envy. It sounds noisy and confusing. And the
All
devil
right,
is
I'm-
the devil is the author of
All
confusion.
right, all right. Let's
It's
just get into
very
this
noisy.
last one. I wanted to get into this Rick Ross and Pharrell one just because it was a combination that I wasn't expecting. But I actually really like this Wale joint called Where to Start.
Tough.
I think we played this a couple days ago. This is tough.
It sounds a little incomplete, though. Why the hook sound like that? Why it sound airy?
It's a sample.
Yeah,
I
it's a
know,
sample, but also I think Arce is like the new sound.
Really?
Yeah, like I know in the pop world it's called bedroom pop. So I think they're doing it in R&B.
Music
now,
don't
too.
sound like that in my bedroom. Music in my bedroom sound very clear. I got a great sound system.
No.
But that is a tough record.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's a very tough tune.
Wale don't be missing.
He really don't. I love when he does popular 90s samples, and I love when new rappers do it and do it well.
But the problem is, whatever label he signed to ain't gonna put a bag behind the record, and so the record ain't gonna go.
Is he signed?
Yeah, he signed to Def Jam.
Oh God!
Damn.
Oh, God.
Lord
Oh, God.
have
I didn't
mercy.
even realize what I just
Here
said.
we go.
But I just would like to say he's not the only person out here doing really good flips and labels not putting a bag behind it to support.
That is true, but when you sign to somebody like Def Jam, man, and this be my problem with the major labels, especially labels like Def Jam.
See what
you
you
have
started?
so much prestige.
No, this is good.
You're supposed to be a standard bearer for record labels. How about show people how it's supposed to be done?
Well, I think it's because they're chasing trends versus investing in legacy acts.
But even with the Legacy Act, look what they did to the clips. I mean, yeah, the clips.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're censoring a verse from Kendrick. and you make them pay to get out of their deal because you want to censor a
But that's
verse?
what I'm
I
saying.
think they're
They're
chasing streams.
Because you
That's what I think
scared of
it
the
is.
guy from Canada?
Trends.
I think that they're chasing streams. The new trend is chase streams. See if it starts to stream. See if it starts to Shazam. And if it does, then they put more to it instead of getting an artist, seeing this is a record, and pushing the record the right
I
way.
bet you any amount of money, if you took a lot more younger people, right, and then you keep a few veterans that are seasoned that know the game, but you give those younger people a budget, I guarantee you that those younger people will take that money and show you how to execute a proper vision for an artist with said budget.
Well, they need actual people who are actually outside, not just people who got the job and now they're trained and doing X, Y, and Z. Like, actually get people of the culture who are invested.
I agree.
But-
I agree because there's a lot of old people up there. And age don't really have nothing to do with it, but these people have been there for so long that they've gotten very, very comfortable. And they don't even realize this is a new game out here. They still running the triangle offense from the 90s, not even realizing 2025 is something totally different.
Literally. Eating at, what's that Asian spot that everybody go to?
Say less.
Yes, eating at Say Less and the other one. Like, we don't do that no
Child.
more.
That's where the budget go.
We don't do that no more. We go to state. Black owned, 10th Ave, Manhattan. Okay, make sure you guys follow me on the gram at Nyla Simone.
That's where the budget go, though.
Yeah.
Taking people out to eat for no goddamn reason.
They ain't got those budgets no
We
more.
really do go out to food. But follow me on the gram at Nyla Simone, NYLASYMONEEE. Link in bio. There's a playlist, and just tap in. We got new interviews, new events on the way.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.